Hi everyone, welcome back. I have another fun album for you guys. So I don't know if you remember, for Easter I had done like a loaded bag album, and I had done this method. Well, I found such an easier way to do this for an album, and it's nothing like that one. I don't know why I didn't think of this. This was actually, I believe it was a Pinterest tutorial I found a while back, but I never had completed it. So I think I changed the front a little bit, but it's a really easy method, and you might already know how to do it if you're an advanced crafter, but I'm just going through it, and this is Paige's latest that she had done. So I wanted to show you there's a lot of room. So you can, I'm just doing random measurements, but you can obviously make this larger, especially if you have a lot of things to put in. So there's a pocket in the front and over here. And then you have the pocket in the back. I sealed mine up, so that's optional, and I'll show you as we go along. But I just kind of made it really whimsical and fun, and I'm only using 3 sheets of paper to make this. But isn't it fun and like chunky? And like I said, you've got room in here, and you could obviously alter it to make it even thicker if you want to. So grab your scoreboard, and this is going to be quick. So we are going to grab 3 8 by 8.5 sheets of paper. So I've already done 2. I'm going to do 1 with you guys. And we are going to put it at the 8.5 inch score. At the 8.5 inch score, we're going to score it at 1/2 inch and 4.5 inches. So 1/2 inch and 4.5. Okay, and then you're going to flip it to the 8 inch side. Now I want you to know this is going to be the pocket. Okay, so we're going to score it at 3. Of course, this is optional. If you want it deeper, you could make it 4. If you want it less, you can make it 2, but I'm going to put mine at 3. All right, so you're going to do this 3 times. And this is definitely the easiest way to do a loaded bag like album. So now I'm doing it this way so you guys can see, because the pattern's obviously crazy. So I'm going to fold this. And once you see what I did, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. And then fold that, and you're gonna have this score. That's gonna be your pocket. So it's almost like the triple pocket. Actually, it is basically the triple pocket, but an album. So adding the glue. And this is the best because it's with single-sided paper. You do not need double-sided paper. I know many of you struggle to find double. So you have your like tube, and remember your scores down here somewhere, and you're just gonna fold that. Ta-da! And this is how we get it. So I've already done it, you know, 3 times here. So I'm going to show you the options here. So for the front, this one is so pretty. I have to use this. I'm going to use this. Now, I believe in the tutorial they had closed everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm leaving the front open to give it that really fun, full effect. So you see how it's like open here? You can seal it, but then everything's going to be a lot more flat, and you're going to have more room to like stick things in, especially if you're doing like embellishments and you want to stick them in there in a snail mail or pictures. It gives you a lot of room. So I'm going to leave this, and basically we're just going to stack this. So I'm going to take this and pop that on there. So do you see where I'm going with this? And then we're going to do it 3 times. Now you're going to have a pocket here when you do it. If you want, you can add another pocket in the back. But I'm just going to kind of just glue mine on because I think that's kind of enough pockets for me. So I'm just going to go like this. And please, I know a lot of people are like, can you send me the link? This is so old, and I've been meaning to do this for a while, and I just have not yet. And I wanted to kind of figure out the way I was going to do it, so I don't know where the tutorial is. And I don't even think it's the same measurements either. Okay, so this is the last one, and then do you see how it's already making that really fun effect? So imagine if you're doing this with a 12 by 12 paper. You can make like this jumbo-sized, fun, loaded album. Oops, getting a little messy there. Sorry. And here we go. So FYI, things are about to get real crazy. We're closing on the house the end of June, like June 23rd. So I have so much going on, and I'm gonna still try to film, but you know what? It's like I'm not as inspired in the summer as I am like the holidays and stuff. So it's a lot of work. So you see how we have all these pockets here? So ta-da, literally we're done. And you can like stack this and, you know, do all sorts of things that you want to do with it. Make it bigger. So I'll show you how I decorated it to make it like, you know, super chunky. Obviously this is boring, right? So let me try and see if I can make this kind of work the same. So I did find 2 leaves. So let's see if these will work. I know I should have all this ready, but I never do. But Paige's collection is adorable. I'm like loving these colors. I feel like I've played with a lot of soft colors lately, which I do love, but I do miss having a little bit of vibrant in there too. So I'm gonna see how these 2 work. I think these are gonna be great together. Yeah, so I kind of just fold them. So you want to give it a little bit of that 3D effect. So ever since I've joined the hip kit, I'm learning kind of some neat little techniques that the scrapbookers do that I typically don't do. Paige actually uses a lot of amazing techniques in all her stuff. So I'm using some double-sided foam tape, and I'm going to go ahead and do that with the next one. I'm using more, and I like that. That looks good. And the leaf, I'm kind of like folding it in the middle. Just like this. So let's see. And I'm kind of just sticking it in there. I guess you could put tape so it doesn't fall out. There, and then I'm going to probably put this one right here. So that looks good. And then I'm just going to stick some fun stuff here. And I'm loving her little, like, I think these are the journaling ones. But the stamp is just everything. I'm obsessed with the stamper that she created, because I feel like a lot of stampers actually don't, you know, stamp that good, but hers is great. I'm trying to see what I'm putting here. This might be too small. I wish I could go like this, but my pockets just aren't sized for that. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use this on this side and make it like a real postcard. You know how sometimes they stamp it? So I'm going to use my Tim Holtz, and what I loved was this color, this pink, instead of using plain black. All right, I don't really stamp typically because you guys know I mess up, so hopefully. Yay, it came out perfect. So I love this color with it. And I'm going to put that in here just to give it a little extra. And then here with these scraps, with those extra scraps I had from making this, like cutting it off, I used it in here. So this is basically a 12 by 12 paper. And when I cut them, I had these extra little slivers. And you'll see that it fits like pretty much in there. So you could even shave it down, but I just really just cut these and folded it and stuck it in there. You could even fold it one more time over. Maybe I will do that. So it's like a little envelope if you want to make it a little extra. I should have used my cutter, but so if you want to do something like this, you could do that. This is actually just plain. So this is just improvising here. And to make it a little bit more special, you could even put like a little flower here. You might not see it till I pull it out, but it's just, you know, fun layering. I feel like it belongs this way, right? Because I'm a lefty, and like I said, I do things backwards, but you can put that in there. Or if you even don't have something like this and put it in the front, that would be really, really pretty. I actually like the green in the front. So maybe we can change it. Maybe not. I want it to kind of look similar. So there's that. And the little clip thingy actually came with this set. So I'm gonna just put that in there so it's sticking out. And here I just have a tag, and she had these adorable little cutout pages in her scrapbooking paper. And this was on the bottom, so when I got it, it was kind of like this, and I just cut it. And I'm just gonna add it on here. You could even stamp this would be cute. So I kind of just put that in there. And then I made a page of embellishments, which I didn't do, so I'm just gonna snag these. These are just cute. I didn't even really add that much dimension. It's just like the other ones that we did. And I had stitched the top, so you can see. And you already see it's coming to life a little bit. And this one here. Just adding the Polaroid here. And remember, you have this back pocket too right here. So I didn't stick anything in it because I'm just kind of going along. Ooh, this is pretty, but I think that's too green. Let me see what I got here. Trying to find things that are kind of similar so it looks, so you get the idea of what I'm doing. Oh, this is a big one. Will it work? That might be too big. I do still like the green. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do the green because I want to see what it looks like anyway. And I want it to stick out a little bit, so when you're closing it, remember you want it to like layer a bit. So I want it to stick out a little bit more than that. Again, I'm using the double-sided foam tape because it is forgiving. I'm gonna stick something on here. I saw some birds. I feel like birds would be perfect. It's kind of small for what I want. Let me see. I want small too. Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna stick that on there. And I did fold these up a little bit. Didn't mean to bend the bird, but he got bent. Okay, and then I've got more tags. I'm just sticking it in here. And another fun little trick that I did for this back page is the top of strip of your scrapbook paper. I saved that and I made a belly band. So let me show you a shortcut. I just kind of ripped this off of the papers I was using. And what I do is I take it, instead of like, I don't know what size this is, I forget. But I just kind of bend it here so you don't have to take out your scoreboard if you don't know what size your paper is. And just cut it there. And then you'll know that's going to be the size of your belly band. So I'm just going to glue it. But this is a fun, this is perfect. It's Sunday, and I mean, perfect day to craft. Especially something like this, easy. Let me find a, oh my goodness, this one's so pretty. I just found it. Oh, I kind of wish I used it here. Is it too late? I don't think it's too late. Let me see what this looks like. starting to regret doing that. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. Now you guys know why my pages look the way they do. So here's that little belly band. And just to make it a little extra, I'm going to stick something on it so they can see. Sorry, I'm literally just digging through all my things as I go along. I wish I had some wording, like the wording there, but my desk is such a mess, I can't find it. So I'm just going to use a flower. I'm just going to stick it on the belly band, and then you can have your little tag here. So we can stick in there. Oh, why is this one so long? That's okay. And then, so look, they came kind of like this, and you would cut them off. And let me grab this. So see, this was just one of the papers. You can obviously decorate it, but I just wanted to stick something in there to show you. And then here you have, obviously, you can put little tuck-ins in there. So just so you know, there's little pockets in here on the back if you want to fill those up. So here we go. Isn't it pretty? But look at how simple it was, and it just comes out so beautiful, and it's like chunky. I feel like this one's a little bit more chunky, maybe because I took the other stuff out. So yeah, but I mean, you see these embellishments, how they're like 3D, but still fit, and look at the room that I have in here. But this is such a nice, quick little album, isn't this? And I seriously, if you saw the Easter tutorial where I kind of did the accordion and attached it, tell me this is not so much easier to do. I am like obsessed with this. And this is really fun for anyone to kind of flip through. And in snail mail, this would probably like maybe fall apart if you don't have it well, like binded. So I would suggest if you're mailing this, to definitely just put like a little ribbon around this and tie it so that everything stays together really well. And again, this is from the Dollar Tree, and I saw it the other day too. All right, guys, thanks so much. I'll link everything so you have it if you're asking, because I know everyone always asks, and I will hope to see you guys soon. All right, guys, thank you.